If you were to ask an MLB fan 5 years ago from today what they thought of Chris Sale, the odds are they would think he was a top 5 pitcher in baseball. The man was a beast a few years ago and was looked at as a consistent and non-injury prone pitcher. Sale is capable of being a 7-time All-Star, a World Series champion, has been placed top 5 for Cy Young voting multiple times in his career, has been placed top 10 for MVP voting before, and has broken a franchise record before. But as of late, Chris Sale has been through a lot, to say the least. He has suffered a large number of injuries and he hasn't been the same pitcher. A viral clip on Twitter was shown of him destroying the locker room after a poor start on the mound in rehab. So let me ask the question, what happened to Chris Sale? From a top 5 pitcher in baseball to a man who can't catch a break with injuries. How is everybody doing today? It's Sports Hollow back with another video, and today we're going to see what exactly happened to Chris Sale. Let's not waste any time, and let's get straight into it. Chris Sale was born and raised in Lakeland, Florida, where he ended up playing both basketball and baseball. Sale played so well in high school that he was drafted in the 21st round of the 2007 MLB draft by the Colorado Rockies. He decided not to sign with them and instead go to college. He would end up attending Florida Gulf Coast University, a university where hundreds of players have won awards and have even made it to professional baseball. Ricky Knapp would be one of them, as he has been playing in the minor leagues for 10 seasons. He last played in 2021 in the Frontier League with the New Jersey Jackals. And as for a player who made it to the MLB, Richard Bleier would be one of them. He is currently playing with the Miami Marlins at 35 years old and has been in the league for 7 years. But anyways, let's get back to Sale. Sale pitched very well when he was in college, as in 2010, he went 11-0 with a 2.01 ERA, had 146 strikeouts, and just 11 walks. He was insane. After pitching so well in college, he would declare for the 2010 MLB draft. He was selected by the Chicago White Sox with the 13th pick of the first round. Now, what if I told you that the same season Sale pitched in college and got drafted in the first round, he actually made it to the major leagues? That's right. After 11 pitching appearances, the White Sox decided to call up Sale at just the age of 21. And surprisingly, Sale pitched very well. For a man who has had little to no experience playing minor league baseball, he was pitching like he's been there for years. He went 2-1 with a 1.93 ERA in 21 appearances and had 32 strikeouts with 10 walks. For a rookie, that's very good. For the first 2 seasons of his career, Chris Sale was in the bullpen. I'm not too sure why that was the case, but he did so well in the bullpen that the White Sox decided to promote him to the starting rotation. 2012 would be his first season as a starter, and let's just say that was the same season we saw the beginning of prime Chris Sale. In 2012, Sale made it to his first All-Star game and finished the season with 17 wins, 8 losses, a 3.05 ERA and 29 starts while pitching in 192 innings, gave up 65 earned runs and 192 strikeouts. He also placed 6th in Cy Young voting, right behind some of the best pitchers of that generation, such as Felix Hernandez and Justin Verlander. But this was just the start of Sale's prime. He would return with another All-Star season in 2013, but was losing a lot more games and gave up more hits. Nevertheless, Sale still had 226 strikeouts, which would be his first season having over 200 strikeouts, and placed 6th for Cy Young voting. That same season in 2013, Sale got a 5-year extension with the Chicago White Sox, where he was going to make a total of $32.5 million. Moving on to 2014, Sale would improve some more, as he not only lost 4 games, but also had 12 wins with a 2.17 ERA and 208 strikeouts. He also had a strikeout per 9 of 10.8. He obviously returned to the All-Star game that season and placed 3rd in Cy Young voting, right behind Felix Hernandez and Corey Kluber. 2015 and 16 would kind of be the same thing for Sale. He was dominating the league. He had a strikeout per 9 of 11.8 in 2015. And speaking of that season, that would be Sale's first season of being in the top 33 players for MVP voting. That year in 2015, Sale was tied in 19th place with his future teammate Mookie Betts for MVP voting. He would also break the franchise record for most strikeouts in a season with 274. In 2016, Sale would move up to 16th place for MVP voting while throwing 6 complete games and one of them being a shutout. While Sale was pitching this well, there was just one problem. Chris Sale was playing for a team that wasn't contending. Every season they would miss the playoffs and would make people sort of feel bad for Sale because he was one of the best pitchers in the league but was barely winning any games as a team. In fact, Sale was such a helpful piece for the White Sox that he had a WPA, which is a win probability added by pitcher, of 3.5 in 2014. The White Sox knew things just weren't working out between them and Sale. So in the offseason of 2016, Chris Sale was traded to the Boston Red Sox for Yoán Moncada, Michael Kopech, Luis Alexander Basabe, and Victor Diaz. White Sox fans were obviously sad about losing their ace, but they knew things were just not working out. In 2017, Chris Sale could have very well had his best season of his career. He went 17-8 with a 2.90 ERA in 32 starts while pitching in a career high of 214 innings. Sale also had a career high in strikeouts this season as he cracked 300. He had 308 strikeouts in that season alone. Not only did he have a career high in strikeouts, but also in strikeouts per 9. Technically, Sale's strikeout per 9 was higher in 2018 and in 2019, but that was because he played less games. So take it as you wish. But if we're talking about a full non-injured season, 2017 is the one. Sale would have a 2.90 ERA while giving up 165 hits and just 69 earned runs. Pretty nice. The man would obviously make the All-Star team, place second in Cy Young voting, and 9th in MVP voting. Him and Corey Kluber were the only pitchers to make it to the top 10 MVP voting that season. While 2017 was the best season of his career, I think we can all agree 2018 was Sale's favorite season of his career. Sale did more of the same when it comes to pitching well. The only problem was Sale suffered an injury that season, a left shoulder inflammation. He missed a few starts with the Red Sox, but luckily that didn't hurt his performance. And as we all know, the Red Sox will go on to win the 2018 World Series, and Chris Sale pitched the last 3 outs of it. It was his first championship victory of his career, and a well-deserved one. But 2018 might have been Sale's last All-Star season, because afterwards, Sale has gone as what has felt like a never-ending path of injuries. First off, in 2019, Sale didn't pitch as well as he normally does. His ERA jumped up to 4 and he only won 6 games while losing 11. He still had 218 strikeouts, but he wasn't playing as well, which was a problem. Then came March of 2020, where Chris Sale had to undergo Tommy John surgery. Sale had missed the 2020 season, but he wasn't the only guy who didn't play due to players opting out. Sale would return to the league in August of 2021, and he still pitched well after missing a lot of time. He finished 2021 going 5-1 with a 3.16 ERA and 52 strikeouts. He bounced back from a poor season in 2019, plus a Tommy John surgery. And 2022 was going to look nice for him. But then, Sale returned to the injured list, this time with a stress fracture in his right rib cage. He would miss a good amount of time, and he would have to play some minor league ball for rehab. Then, in the beginning of July, Sale pitched in a rehab game and was not pitching well. He was taken out of the game in just the 3rd inning after giving up a bases-loaded walk. Then someone recorded him doing this. The guy was pissed off, and to be honest, I kinda felt bad for the man. He went from being second in Cy Young voting to trying his best to return to the majors without getting injured. Sale would return to the Red Sox that same month, but after 2 starts, he would suffer yet another injury. This one was pretty horrific, so I'll try my best to blur it out. Here it is. As we can see, this is just gruesome to say the least. He fractured his left pinky, and he will now most likely return in around a month. So let me ask the question, what happened to Chris Sale from a top 5 pitcher in the league to this? Well, I personally think it was just one unlucky situation after another. It started off with the inflammation, which then became Tommy John, then became a stress fracture, and now a fractured pinky. Chris Sale has obviously been through a lot, and let's just hope this won't take over his incredible style of play. We'll see how long he lasts in the league. And that is going to be for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're new to the channel, please consider to leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And as always, I will see you all in the next video. I'm out.